What's good, gamers? Holyone here, coming at you with a Q&A live stream that I was requested by my new subscribers. And shout out to WWP. Good episode this week. Hopefully I'll come on next week. You guys came over to here answer me some questions. Forgive me if I'm a little slow tonight. I'm on some heavy painkillers. So, to start off this Q&A, we'll start off with the first question I got messaged on Facebook. And that first question is, let's see, what is your preferred gaming platform? Okay, this is an easy question. So, as of right now, it's PC. It always changes with each generation. When I started gaming, my preferred platform was the PlayStation 1 and Game Boy. This generation, I started off as my preferred platform with the PlayStation 4. And now I've switched over to PC because, better frame rates, game deals, the usual stuff. I still used to game on my PS4 when I had one, but the generation before that, I gamed on the 360. Obviously, better performing multiplats. Online was way better on the 360, that's a fact. And the generation before that, it was the GameCube, because I felt like the GameCube was a beast of a system. And then the system before that was, like I said earlier, PS1 and Game Boy. So I play on all consoles. I like to play on all. I go where the games are. I don't have any loyalty to these corporations, whether it's Valve, Sony, PlayStation, Microsoft, or Nintendo. I game where the games are. Now, I am borderline on the Switch, but obviously the Switch can't be my main console because it doesn't have a ton of third-party support. So that's the reason there. All right, next question. Let's see. All right. Here's a good question. What? Oh, no, that's a dumb question. All right, I might as well answer this question. Will BG... Okay, I'm gonna answer this one. I don't know if this should or not. If I donate to the Patreon, will you become a permanent WDP member? Because Jimmy and Smooth, you talk more than Jimmy and Smooth combined. Well, donate to the Patreon and let BG figure that out. Third question. Let's see. Are you on the Trolls payroll, or is that fake? Oh, no, it's legit, guys. I can screenshot my Steam account if you want and show you the receipts for that. So, yeah, the Trolls paid me to stay off this week of WWP. That was hilarious as shit. And, yeah, that was funny. So I just got a Steam credit for $25. And you could tell it was Trolls because they would send, like, small donations of multiple donations to equal the amount of $25. And, to answer your question in the same comment, did they bribe BG? I don't think so, because I think what Bond was saying to me was this week they were full for guests and Lisions. I don't know who Lisions is. Oh, yeah, Visions. He's the guy on the podcast that was talking. Yeah, you guys hate on a lot of people. No hate for Lisions out there. Yeah. Next question. Would BG allow you to play a game if I donated to the Patreon for you to live stream? How much is it to live stream it? Oh, it's $40. Okay, $40 to live stream. I mean, you could try donating to it, and then if he asks me to do it, I guess I can. I'm not sure how this gaming to stream works. I know I was watching Bond's live stream of The Evil Within 2, so... I own a lot of games, so you might want to look at my game library first before donating to it, because pretty much I buy everything and play everything, so you'll definitely want to double check on that. So let's see if we can get let's see if we can actually get a gaming question in here. Here we go. What is the hardest game you've ever played, and if so, what mode did you play it on? Okay. I'll give you my top three. So my first one, this is modern gaming. We're not going back to like the 90s or the early 2000s. We're going to do this generation. So the three hardest games that I beat this generation was probably Doom on Ultra Nightmare mode. I beat it on the PlayStation 4 and PC. That was really, really hard. So basically to sum it up, Doom and Ultra Nightmare, you can die in like 1 to 2 hits. And if you die, you need to restart the entire Doom campaign, and on top of that, there is no achievement for doing this, like 0. They don't give you a trophy or achievement for this. When I played it, they didn't give me an achievement for it. Second game. Let's see. This one's probably going to be out there, but I'm going to probably go with The Evil Within 2. The Evil Within 2 on Akuma mode was insanely difficult. I'm going to tell you why. Well, it's just difficult. Go watch me beat the Akuma mode on The Evil Within 2. That was just hard. I'm just thinking of games I beat off the top of my head that were hard, because there's a lot of them. And another one that I think was pretty recent, I'll do this one. Devil May Cry 5 on Hell in Hell. That's a game that I recently did. So basically, the enemies can kill you. Basically, enemies get double the health, double the damage, and they can kill you with one hit. If you get hit 3 times, you pretty much fail the entire level. That's how hard Hell in Hell is. So yeah, those would be the top 3 I'd go with. Those are just the ones I can think of off the top of my head. Question number 7. Why are you such an achievement whore? The reason I achievement hunt is not for, bragging rights or something like that. When people say, "Oh, you game and all that," and I usually don't drop my achievement score like right on the table right when I talk about gaming. It is good for bragging rights. I mostly achievement hunt on PlayStation, PC, and Xbox. Just if it's a game I really enjoy, I'll get the platinum. So if you see games that I platinum, guys, that's for ones I really enjoyed. I'm not like Kids to Move going out here platinum $5 mobile games just to have bragging rights about how many achievements I have. No. If a game sucks ass, I'll beat it and then call it a day. So some games I really like, I won't platinum completely or get 100% achievements in because sometimes I don't have enough time for it, but then I might go back and do it. But yeah, that's why I pretty much achievement hunt. It lets me play the game longer. If I'm dropping $60 in a game and I can get an extra 10 hours achievement hunting, why the heck not? Why the heck wouldn't I do it? Alright, number 8 question. How long have you been gaming? I started gaming, let's see, in 1996. When I was about 4. Yeah, when I was about 4, I had the original Game Boy and the PlayStation 1. Not the slim game PS1, it was like the old fat one. It was mostly on my brother's PS1, but eventually my parents got one. And so we started playing on the PS1. You guys can check out my games being list. I played a lot of PS1 games, and that's probably still one of my most favorite consoles of all time. And it is better than the N64, and that is a fact. No dissing the N64, but the PS1 was a much better system overall. Alright, last 2 questions. What is your top 3 games of the year so far? Or top 5. I'm going to give you my top 3, because this year has been kind of iffy with games. Number 1 is Devil May Cry 5. Number 2 is Resident Evil 2 Remake. And number 3... I'm just picking them random. These aren't like my top ones. I'm going to give that one to Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. I'll give it 5. Jump Force was pretty good. I put that in my top 10. I know people didn't like the campaign, but overall that wasn't too bad. And Metro Exodus. Metro Exodus was really good. That game was really good. And the last question. Why are you damage controlling for the Epic Game Store? Okay, let's get this out of the way. I am not giving Epic any of my money. I am using the Epic Game Store as a tool to play these games that they're getting. I want to play Control. I want to play Borderlands 3. I want to play Metro Exodus. And I think those are the games I want to play in it. Now, there is a caveat. My brother got me Metro Exodus, so I didn't give the Epic Store any of my money. And the reason I'm telling you guys this now is you can actually go, Epic and the Humble Store are partnering up to bring the Epic Store games to the Humble Store. So if you buy an Epic game, say Borderlands 3, if you get Borderlands 3 off the Humble Store, 100% of that profits goes to the developer and not the Epic Store, and then you'll get a key for the Epic Store without indirectly supporting the Epic Store. So there's that little debate out of the way. And yes, I don't review bomb. I'll leave emoji or whatever. It's like, oh, I thought the Epic Game Store. I'll leave that, and that's about it. So, all right. Oh, one more question. Oh, all right, fine. I'll ask you one more question. Why are these trolls hating on you so hard? Usually trolls don't pay this much to hate on somebody. Well, okay, I'll go over that again. If you guys haven't watched my other two videos, go watch them. So basically, I went on a Weapon Wheel podcast. You know, the the only constructive criticism I got back was you talk too much. The only reason I was talking so much in the podcast was because I didn't eat. If I skipped dinner, like they said, they like to call me a muttermouth. 5 trolls donated in BG Super Chat, telling me to shut up or who did you find this guy? You know, the usual stuff. And then BG's like, you guys complain when guests don't talk, then you complain when guests talk too much. You know, usual stuff. And then these same trolls hit me up in my comment section saying they'll bribe me to stay off Weapon Wheel. If you guys haven't checked that and asked, you guys can see if, I don't know if any other guests besides when Hard 8 left were donated to get them off the podcast or something like that. It was crazy stuff. Then they were saying they'll donate BG to keep me off, which I don't know if they don't. I don't know if BJ took their money to keep me off this week. I don't know. But you guys can go ask BG that. I have no idea. So, and when I was in Kids Move and Bond's live streams of their games, these trolls will be in there. The trolls, well, I'll name drop the trolls. It was this dude named X-Tard Destroyer, some guy named the Exposed or something, and then some dude named Next Level Gaming. Those were the trolls that were the most active in there. So, yeah, those were the big trolls in the comment section. So, I think that'll do it for this Q&A, guys. I didn't really get much because I'm a small YouTube channel, but let me know your thoughts in the chat below. This is your boy, Holyone. Oh!